on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Salvador Perez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 7:15.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Perez waiting on the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So one down, no one aboard, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
Merrifield.
First offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 17 home runs and 54 runs batted in. 1-0 count, here it is. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Andrew.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's set, and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's running, and he fouls this one off. Arenado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Ready with another 0-2. In the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
That brings in Tommy Edman, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 16 homers, 57 runs batted in. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. The 0-2 got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Taylor is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. In the air, out to right. Carlson is there, one away.
Batting sixth.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 276 the average coming in for him. Still without a home run and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Arenado is over to take a look at it. No score here as we play inning number 2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Dylan Carlson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lane Thomas. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Lopez is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
26.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Justin Williams. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 14 homers and 33 driven in. The 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Bueller, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Now into the box, Hanser Alberto. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball well outside. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate, Danny Duffy, and they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Alberto takes his lead at third with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A man at third with 1 away. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. DeYoung gathers it in. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's set. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
To short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Duffy sets, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the stretch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Edman over at second. Goldschmidt at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that retires the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now is Carlos Santana. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next to hit is Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Justin Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. That's a base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. To get yourself into count, leverage, and capitalize.
Young.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Williams leads off first with 1 away. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Royals.
Now it'll be Nicky Lopez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now a flare out toward right center. DeYoung retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Popped him up. Arenado has a play. And the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And now the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's by him for strike one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away. There you go as a hitter. Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Perez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
That's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jake Newberry takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Lane Thomas now. There he goes. Pitches high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Kyle Isbell will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Perez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fouled away. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Merrifield on at first, nobody out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Thomas at the track. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in is Michael Taylor, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's set. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Daniel Ponce de Leon is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Nicky Lopez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Arenado into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Zuber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in once again is Lane Thomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next to hit, Justin Williams singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Two and 0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I got 2 on the count.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Paul DeJong is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Now to the plate, here is Hanser Alberto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cam Gallagher will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very high, 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Perez on second. Merrifield on at first with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Score remains tied at 3-3. Kyle Zimmer gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Edmundo Sosa is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lopez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
The batter,
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's inside, 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Grounded back up the middle. Alberto gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So next to bat will be Tommy Edman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Royals 3. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
The 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up is Michael Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Royals 3. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on the way.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Alberto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So next to hit is Lane Thomas, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Justin Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour, but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Next, here is Hanser Alberto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Now the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nagowski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now back, the pitcher, Wade.
Gerard Dyson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Ponce de Leon gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alex Reyes hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The